All right, let's talk about keeping your Flutter apps snappy and avoiding those annoying freezes.
You know the feeling, right? You tap a button and nothing. The whole app just locks up.
Well, in the dev world, we've got a name for that frustrating experience. It's called jank. So where does jank come from? Usually, it's a heavy task bogging things down. The real culprit here is your overworked main thread. See, everything runs there by default. It helps to think of this thread as your app's one and only worker. It's doing everything. And this poor worker is juggling two huge jobs, running your dark code and painting the UI. So if you give it a really long task, guess what it can't do? Paint the screen. And boom, that's when your app freezes. The worker is just too swamped. But don't worry, Dart has a fantastic solution for this. It's called isolates. So what's an isolate? Think of it like hiring a helper and giving them their own office. This leaves your main worker totally free for the UI, while the helper crunches on that heavy task. Now, here's the really important part. Isolates don't share memory. That makes things way safer. So how do they talk? Simple. They just pass messages back and forth to each other.
Okay, managing isolates sounds complicated, right? Well, Flutter makes it super easy with the compute function.
Compute basically does all the hard work for you. It creates the isolate, runs your code, and cleans up. And look at the code. It's literally just one line to do all of that heavy lifting. And while that's running in the background, your UI stays completely responsive. No more jank. So you want to see this in action? I've got a little challenge for you. First, set up a quick test. You'll need a heavy function, 2 buttons, and a loading animation.
Okay, hook up button 1 to run the function directly. Button 2 will use compute. Now for the fun part. Press each button and just watch what happens to that animation.
It kind of makes you think, right? What's a task in your own life that's way easier with a helper?